Hello everybody! Welcome to Coriander Society Adventures. I'm your Game Master, Tormented by Gnomes. Joining me today live in studio is Ninja Man Nat and Pods of War. Hi you two!
Hello!
It's awesome having you at, Studio de Gnomes.
I'm looking in his eyes!
It's weird.
It's right here and it's right weird. I like it.
Like normally I would just be doing this all day and then acting like we're having a meaningful conversation.
But now we're here.
Now I can punch you if I really have to.
If you really had to.
Yeah.
This is weird.
You know when you asked me, is this going to be weird? And I said, no, we do it every week. Mm-hmm. It's a little weird.
It's a little weird. I'm a little nervous.
This is Coriander Society Adventures. This is our 5th edition universe-hopping, genre-bending campaign. We're on episode 52.
Yeah.
I think it's 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
At least last week it was 51. So.
Yeah. And then you were saying how, oh man, we should have 50 episode on the 22222 thing.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't understand what you were talking about. You were like, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I was like, he's being weird.
Yeah. It was 2/22/2022. Yeah.
I got it now.
Exactly. And that's why Gastone got absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Gastone
always gets absolutely everything. Are you kidding me?
Gastone deserves the world.
Exactly.
Honestly, Gnomes is 18 feet tall.
Yeah, that's just accurate, honestly. Inspiration, if I show the cat again.
Oh!
He's gone!
You didn't show the cat again, unfortunately.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, we've got hours to make that happen.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All the cats are loose in the house, so who knows what'll happen.
It could be you. Mm-hmm. It could be me.
It could even be...
I saw nothing.
Well, this is awesome. So...
Imagine if you killed me on air. In front of God and everybody.
This was awesome until a moment ago. That's against TOS.
Yeah, pretty sure.
We're 30 seconds in. I think we're okay.
Yeah. Back to the top. Back to the top.
Rewind it.
Delete the VOD.
Start over.
Okay. Speaking of starting over, I had this cool monologue prepared because I've been thinking about doing an intro video for this show that explains everything that's going on.
Should I be staring here or at you? What do you?
It depends on who you're talking to. Are you talking to me or are you talking to chat?
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Hello.
Yeah, when you're talking to me, look at me. When you're talking to chat, look at the camera.
Should I look at Pods if I'm going to talk to Pods?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes,
But you do have to mind the mic. So if you be louder if you
look
talk
that way,
to me.
talk that way. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm constantly side-eyeing Pods all night.
Yeah. I mean, but that's normal, right?
No.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
You missed it, bud.
You left it. Oh, well. It doesn't matter. There will be cats later on. When last we left our heroes, our world-traveling adventurers are in the universe of PYRESPACE, a spell-jamming fantasy world where wooden ships ply the space between planets. They're on the desert world of Ashen. This is normal, by the way. Normally, you're probably paying attention to me and not seeing all the stuff that Matt does, but... They're on the desert world of Ashen because they are trying to capture a creature that was genetically engineered from divine DNA in order to harvest its divine spark and use that to cure John and his friend Charlie of a terrible curse that John acquired the last time he was in this universe. In the process, they have landed in the lost city of Spires, created by the ancients who came here from the technologically sophisticated world of Lacunas 10,000 years ago. They are amongst the Maru spawn, the genetically engineered warriors who served the ancients in those times in the terrible Flesh Wars. These forces are divided amongst themselves, and while Gastone works on creating some enzymes and some antidotes and viruses that will enable them to defeat the Maru spawn abomination, which is a terrible foe far beyond any of their power under normal circumstances, John went into one of the pyramids looking for Maru spawn who could be turned against the leader of the Maru spawn, Wisdom, who has told his people to march across the entire planet, scourging it of all non-Maru spawn life, if at all possible, in order to make it so the ancients would return. John went to this planet to meet with a secret group of Maru spawn who could be persuaded to their cause and vanished under mysterious circumstances. Meanwhile, Asena just returned from the Chronepsis Rift, an ancient burial ground of dragons where they've been going to die for thousands and thousands of years. But even they were not ancient enough to identify the mysterious entity behind her resurrection when she was a child and the source of her draconic powers. That being said, she is on her way returning back to the city of Spires to reunite with John to help him in his quest. When she arrived at the pyramid, you two are being so rude.
Well, normally we do this when you're talking, but you can't notice because we're not in the same room. So, sorry about that.
This is not abnormal.
It's very interesting and we love it. That's why we're here.
Yeah, you better.
We're paying attention.
We did have a question about the flesh pits.
The
Flesh
wars.
war.
Yeah.
What the hell's a flesh war?
One of you roll a history check.
One of these things.
You can roll it if you want. You want to roll real dice?
No.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, roll that for me.
No, you roll.
Okay, well,
No,
can I have...
You have to use digital dice, because you have no rights.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, I still have a bunch of disadvantage, so here we go.
How much disadvantage do you have?
At least 2.
Cool.
Oh, hey, cool. Well, give me 1.
All right, there you go. Roll that with disadvantage, please.
I do what you say, Commander. You said history?
History, yep.
Oh, that's insight. This is a very different thing than I'm used to. Just ignore that first one.
All good, all good.
So it'd be 15.
2 15s, all right. I just need to make sure that actually showed up correctly. Yep, that showed up correctly. All right, cool.
You got disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, when does that, that tracks.
What's that?
As these are disadvantaged.
Yeah.
What's advantage?
What?
Nothing.
51 episodes in, and what's disadvantage?
No, like what represents advantage?
Oh.
This is disadvantage. What's advantage?
I didn't bring one out.
You didn't bring the blue
no,
ones?
you did. There's those
Were the
ones.
blue ones? Oh no, these are runes. These are completely different.
No, he has blue ones that are actually supposed to be...
I know, but they're in my room. I'd have to walk away, and then you'd have to be entertaining for like 30 seconds or something.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get disadvantage, so these can be my advantages.
You know what to do.
Chat, I swear, if you give Asena disadvantage, I'm going to have to go to the office and get the things, and we'll go from there. Okay. The Flesh Wars.
Flesh wars.
'Tis
a flesh wound.
'Tis nothing but a flesh war. So, 10,000 years ago, the city of Spires, which was the great colony established by the Lacunians on Ashen, was cut off from their homeworld because Lacunus was trapped by the chronophage inside of a stasis bubble as it fed upon its unlived future. So they were cut off from their homeworld, and they were just a research outpost. And so that left them stranded. And they were on a planet with dragons and all sorts of other things going on. So they ended up genetically creating the Maru spawn to serve as soldiers because they couldn't get reinforcements from home anymore. It was Maru spawn, and eventually the ancients ended up turning on each other shortly before their 3 colony ships escaped. One of them landed on the water world of Quelia, which was where all most humans were spawned. One of them landed on the jungle world of Verdura, and the other one went off into deep space. Go again.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're saying that the Maru spawn turned on the ancients?
No.
No. Okay.
The ancients had internal strife against
each
other. So the dragons attacked them, which is when the dragons entered the portal and got stuck in stasis, and then ended up going to Lacunus, and then becoming to Ulhar and conquering all those people. So the dragons attacked them. They broke into their own factions, all struggling for survival and desperation. The Maru spawn turned on each other because each group of Lacunians had their own Maru spawn. Then the ancients either left or all died, leaving the Maru spawn to just wage war on each other.
Gotcha.
That whole thing is the Flesh Wars because the Maru spawn call themselves the Crafted.
Yes.
Because they were genetically engineered.
Yes. Okay, very good.
Yeah. All right. Disadvantage for me for being lazy and not bringing up advantage tokens.
There we go.
Disadvantage to see the office supplies for Asena. So, all right, I'll be right back.
Hey!
But I also got inspiration, so...
Yes.
Oh, I forgot inspiration's different than advantage. Sorry.
Oh, wait. I have an idea. Hold on a second. I have a request. Let's see if I can make this request happen.
That's probably really loud for them.
Well,
what are you doing?
I have a thing. Hold on. This is for Kenobi. Hello there.
Somebody clip it, turn it into a GIF.
Hopefully
Yeah,
the sound
see,
was
Tim
worth
says
it.
it's really loud.
Well, hopefully it was worth it. I thought it was funny.
Okay, we have blue ones. See? This is inspiration.
Look, he's
Problem
huge.
solved. Sorry, that was an accident. I just missed.
I was gonna say
We're gonna destroy Chet's ears with
My
this microphone.
hand was out
I
for so
apologize.
long, and then it just gave up.
Yep, it happens. Okay, so
Look, I have a personal little.
I have a disadvantage in front of me. Granted. You have a disadvantage in front of you, right?
Not yet.
Alright. You have a disadvantage in front of you. Granted. And Matt has a disadvantage in front of him.
and I'm erasing it from the queue. Oh, you got
Thanks,
it. Okay, got
Slay.
it.
I'm already on it. And then, Matt, do you have any of your inspirations in front? Don't you have like a million inspirations?
I have like a million. You want to give me all my inspirations? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, except let me also say that I won something from our friends over at Quests and Chaos.
Oh.
The deck of inspiration.
Hello.
What was that?
That's cool.
You would, if you'd like, you can have one of these cards instead of inspiration.
Oh. What do these cards do? It could just
That's
be
an excellent
lose.
question.
What up, loser? Wow.
See, Pods is brave. Pods already traded for
I
one.
did say brave. Well, I'm not. I was just inquiring.
Oh, this is cool. Sorry. It was probably really loud.
Quest and Chaos hasn't given us anything. I won this from them, but I want them to give us the graphics for these so we can use them in our online shows. So
I would like one of those because my fellow brother disciple of disadvantage gave me inspiration. So
okay, here you go.
thank you. I'll mark that
You
up.
can read that out to chat if you want. I have no idea what card.
Ooh.
it
I
was.
just showed it to them. Just.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Don't look.
Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, that should hopefully have been long enough.
I think we're done.
All right, cool. You've also been asked to read the
Oh.
card. Oh, I've already looked at all these. I know what they all do. I just don't know which one
Okay,
you
well,
have.
Oh,
you should
is
read
this
yours
supposed
first.
to be
and then
secret?
No, you were just
okay.
basically trolling me by not telling me, but that's
You
fine.
should read yours out.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's called Surgical Strike.
I know. Ooh.
You deal maximum damage on a single attack.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I like mine, but that's something.
What's
Yeah.
yours?
I have quick thinking. Use a reaction to invoke disadvantage against an attack against you or a creature you can see within 20 feet.
There you go.
That's very nice. Ooh, it has. Oh, wait, what is this? What's that? What's that bottom one?
I don't know.
What is
A handful of
I just
sand
figured those
or a
pretty
quick
pictures.
taunt to an enemy.
That's
These
some,
are tools of your
Flavor
distraction.
text.
Dude, that's my favorite. Okay, we were talking about this. I love playing Magic,
Mhm.
partly because the game is a lot of fun, but I love just reading off the flavor text
yes.
Yeah.
all the time. I was so mad when Yu-Gi-Oh! Got rid of flavor text.
Mhm.
So that's why Magic is superior, because it's
That's
less
like
flavor text.
all the active god cards for our other shows, for our knocker shows, have flavor text.
I've
on
seen
them.
that.
These ones, I designed them to be a little bit easier to use so that we
Yeah.
can just immediately read them off and know what they do, which saves us a step.
Oh yeah, just keep it facing up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we have these, and you're allowed to trade inspiration for them, and you can hold on to them. I don't care how long you hold on to them. Although I need them, like, physically in my possession at the end of the night.
Yeah.
No. Is mine now.
Okay, did I answer all the questions about the Flesh Wars?
Yeah, I think you did a good job.
Great.
Yeah.
So, Asena went to this pyramid where there's this very fancy Marutak leader leading you all the way down into the depths. You're one of the ancients, which you kind of are, in a way. You've got some Lacunian technology, which makes them believe so. And you've been making your way through this pyramid, but it's extremely difficult. You don't have a fancy tour guide. Matt had a fancy tour guide who showed him and was like, hey, don't touch those walls. They'll melt you with acid. And meanwhile, you didn't have someone to tell you that. You had to figure that out on your own. Your friends and allies you brought with you from the Pilgrim's Progress have faced mechanical abominations, horrifying traps, gold that came to life and tried to kill you because of Tenkodal Bizbus. And then you opened a door only to find yourself. This is gonna be a little jank. It's gonna be a little bit scuffed, folks. I apologize, just because we haven't done this before.
Wait, what happened?
This stream.
Oh,
Yeah, I know the ship has sailed, but
yeah.
What are you talking about? I can see just fine.
also let me know if the air conditioning noise is too loud. I can turn that off.
Is it too loud for chat?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh,
was looking at
I
chat.
thought- sorry, I thought you were looking
I don't
at us.
care about your
He
feelings.
doesn't talk to you.
Yeah, exactly.
This would be where I would zoom in. I don't feel like leaning all the way in. To
Thank
do like
you. I'm sure both Pods and I appreciate that. Okay, so You had a choice. You could have gone down this corridor right here. Down these stairs. You decided to open this door, and you found yourself surrounded by radioactive zombies.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, okay. Hi. Click on our token.
Okay. Dang it.
So just a funny thing between, me and everybody now. I used to have so many spell points that I had linked from my token to my character sheet. So then I just erased them all because, no magic. And now I have it relinked to my new spell slots, which are 2. I went from so many spell points, and it was just this amazing magical reserve of, I should be fine as long as I don't go bananas, to now everything is just precious.
Maybe I should roll for real, because it's loading. Look at this.
Yeah, that's loading pro
Do
good.
you want to roll for real?
Yeah.
We don't have a dice camera set up, but here. Roll this inside that little place where you're keeping your disadvantage. You're going to have to call it out for chat and tell me the numerical result.
That's a liner. You're very
reroll that, please.
What's a liner?
It's because it was a 14 and
What
a
does that
3.
mean?
It means that you couldn't really tell what it was.
It's
Ooh,
a 15.
nice.
Okay, plus your dexterity modifier, which is...
Probably 2.
I can help with that. No, you have a really good modifier. Wait, what is this? What check is this?
Initiative.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 2.
So 17 total. Very nice.
Why that's not.
Remind me not to delete these zombies because...
I'm going to keep your sheet open just to make sure that I can help with any questions that come
Okay.
up.
I think I have it now.
Time for zombies!
Time for zombies!
Okay, that's a John.
What if I could make the zombies not attack us?
You are welcome to try to figure out a way to make the zombies not attack you.
I don't have my Crown of Dead speech.
This is the
on.
first time I haven't rolled like a 3 in initiative in so long.
I'm just rolling in like a million other people, don't mind me.
Yeah, well, no, it's fine. I can look at chat for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm not earning anything on yours. That's sad. I'm like waiting for you to drop like drop 50,000 sand so you can, I don't know, something.
I mean, I have an idea, but it's a dumb idea.
What is it?
You'll allow it.
What is your idea?
What if she puts the Crown of Dead speech on so she
maybe
can
for your
talk to
channel.
these? What do you mean channel?
Well, no, I was just complaining that I don't know what to use points on for your channel, and I want to use...
Oh, my channel doesn't have points.
Oh,
I haven't streamed forever.
understandable.
What if I put my Crown of Dead speech on
Mm-hmm.
and I try to talk to the zombies? I know they're not really coherent. I don't know. I don't know what these people are.
Do we have the item description in Roll20?
Wait, they're dead. I feel like that should work, right?
Yes. Theoretically.
Yeah.
Possibly. I'm going to try to pull up the item description to see if there's any guidance.
I'm not sure if this is the kind of show we should be looking for guidance on. I think we just kind of roll with it. This is, it's D20. We roll with it.
Maybe
Okay.
we don't. But I do have it. I sent it to you in Discord.
Yeah, no, it specifically
Don't put that
said...
evil on me.
It specifically says it allows you to speak with the dead, including intelligent undead, skulls, and mindless undead.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't make them automatically friendly,
Yeah.
but you have advantage on deception or persuasion checks made to interact with undead creatures.
That's cool.
Okay, and you absolutely go before the radioactive zombies.
Oh, okay.
So what we can do is, I think it'd be cool for you to just, put on the hat, and your eyes glow. And what are you going to tell as they're literally glowing and their skin is blistered? They have this green radiance to them as they've been seeped in radiation from some horrible nuclear strike years and years ago. What do you say to these radioactive zombies?
Oh, good. You guys are ready. I wanted to check in. You guys are doing a great job. I'm going to close the door again, but we got some people coming in real soon. I'll be right back.
Okay, you can roll perception or persuasion or deception with advantage. You
Oh
choose
my
which one.
God.
And if you want to roll physical dice, you're still allowed to do that.
Persuasion or perception?
Deception.
see if it's
Deception.
Oh, deception?
Mhm.
But,
Because you lied to them.
yeah. They're
There's nowhere
they're
to call
both
me.
ones.
Okay, well, pick your
I'm
poison.
going to roll in real life.
Okay, do you want
Alright.
2 dice to roll at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, just call them out because chat can't see.
Oh shit.
That's fine. That one's still valid.
Oh.
It's loud. That's all.
It was a 15.
It was a 15.
But, you know.
All right, that's fine. We have corroborating
right away.
evidence. Is that the highest one?
That was the highest one.
All right.
Plus 1, so.
16.
So 16?
It's a good roll.
Brains! Brains! And his hand falls off as he erases them. Brains! And they all shuffle back to their posts where they've been for like this whole time, like, brains! And the translation is, no! You don't have a main part! We discussed this! You're in the corner! Stop stifling my talent! I deserve to be on the big stage!
I was gonna call you out on your troubling
so
depiction
awesome.
of just brain zombies, and then you brought it home. So well done. I appreciate
I
it.
try. Okay, so combat diffuse.
The one time I roll a good initiative, and
John's like, never fear, John Carmichael is here.
wait a minute, where are they going?
You're not even here.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I know.
Well,
I didn't until
Matt,
like 5
do you
minutes
even
ago.
want to be here, given that that's how that resolved?
No.
All right, you're not here. You were never here in the first place.
I've been banished to the Shadow Realm.
All right. So, Ten Kobold and Zomkug and Nizar were right behind you. Zomkug had his his maul slowly rising. Nizar had his scimitars both positioned dramatically.
Yeah.
You close the door. They look at each other. Put away their stuff.
I'll take the crown off. That's a false alarm.
All right.
That's hilarious.
Where do you want to go next?
Oh, let's see. Well, there's only one other way, right? So I guess we're going down.
Down the goblin.
Down this hallway.
All right.
Blip, 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 blip.
It's extremely dark. I think Hara has a light spell.
Yes.
I don't notice.
Yep. You don't notice. You're too cool.
What is this?
What's what?
I don't know. There's like round things.
Yeah, those are statues.
Wait, do you mind if I hand out inspiration?
Why are you giving out inspiration?
Oh, no, because there's a bunch of cute inspiration, that's all.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I get 1, 2, I don't know who Whelp is for, and then Asena gets 1.
Do you want a card or do you want one of these?
Card.
I think tonight is card time. I
Yeah.
feel like card game, so there's that. I'd like 2 cards, please.
Okay.
And I'll kill this and this. Ooh, very nice. Cards. Me kill...
This is the level 1 to 4 deck. There are cards for higher level characters that apparently do cooler stuff, but their Kickstarter just wrapped, and this is the one that I had. So that's what you got.
That's cool.
But like at worst, they're not worse than getting advantage on a roll.
I mean, it's fun because this is just what we would use inspiration for.
Exactly.
And 1 more for Asena. It was meant for me, but because I had more, chat was nice and gave it back to Asena.
Yeah, sure. Oh no.
What is that? What is it?
I don't know if I need that.
Oh!
What
I
is it?
don't know if you need to know about that one.
What is it?
I'll tell you mine. Ooh, these are all great. Quick thinking. Oh, it's the same one. Can I trade this out for one that isn't the same one I already have?
Yeah, it's fine. Or you can use it twice. Your call.
I'd like a new one if you don't mind. I want to see these cards. You got a
Yeah.
whole deck
Let's
of
see
them.
what we got.
Ooh, devastating oil. As an action, apply this oil to a weapon. When applied to a normal weapon, that weapon becomes a +2 magic weapon for 10 minutes. A weapon that is already magical receives a +2 bonus. Whoa!
Whoa.
That's pretty sick.
I totally
Dude,
understand.
these
that.
are. Can we just use these all the time? This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is sick.
Again, I would actually like to move in that direction using Roll20's built-in card system for when we're not playing.
I love this. I absolutely love this.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Asena, you find yourself face to face with 2 horrifying sarcophagi. The sarcophagi, the stone sarcophagi, they have the lower body that is carved in the shape of an ancient Lacunian wearing some sort of close-fitting tech armor, but the upper head of a Maru spawn, carved from stone long, long, long ago. What do you do next?
Is he still in there?
You can try to
This is
find out.
I'm gonna put my crown back on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, hello, people.
I love it.
And with that.
I can't understand you.
It got louder.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna take my crown off. Yeah. There's definitely dead people in there.
And
But
all you hear after you take the crown off is.
Interesting.
you know, that's pretty much what it sounded like with the crown on.
All right. There's a passageway that leads around. If you wish to experiment, if you wish to go in that direction.
Okay. This way.
Cool.
This is just a circle. Oh my god, more sarcophaguses.
It's
No,
the
yeah, well, actually, yes, those are more sarcophaguses.
sarcophagi? Is that the term?
I think I disturbed them.
But to the north lies a massive set of double doors.
Oh no.
Yeah, the path gives the illusion of choice, much like most,
Like
games.
life.
Well, life too. I was thinking games, but thanks for bringing that realness to our gaming time, mate.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna kick the door open.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
I don't know what I got.
Natural 20.
Okay. Asena just pulls one of these.
Somebody wants to. I love how mobile we can be because of the headsets on. This is great.
All right. And the doors just burst in, revealing a teleporter,
Oh,
Whoa.
hello.
which I'll reveal in a moment.
Yes.
I got a little bit excited.
Understandable.
I know it looks like a
I'm very impressed though. Are you gonna hurt tomorrow?
maybe a little bit. I am old. I've been trying to stay limber,
Yeah.
All
I
right.
It's like
didn't
an
know we
ancient
needed to
spa.
stretch for D&D.
Oh, yeah.
We're halfway to LARP. Oh, sorry, wrong place. That goes to Matt.
Oh.
Oh my god, I managed to upside down myself.
What?
Excuse me? Oh, yeah, look at that. You are, like,
I don't
sideways.
know what I did.
You grabbed the corner of it.
No, it's her token, dear, not her screen.
Thank you, though. So, yeah, when you go back to grabbing it, it's going to have a corner, a little, like, spike. There we go. There's the spike. Aha.
Thanks.
You're very welcome.
That's a teleporter?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Good question. There's nobody nearby to guide you. None of the other Maro spawn are nearby.
I was gonna say we don't have Waith with us. We could just throw Waith in.
Waif is not in your party. That is correct. Waif got nobody picked. What's funny is that when teams were being decided, and Matt wasn't here for that episode, when I told him his team was like, I knew I was going to end up with Waif.
Yep.
I just that was always going to happen.
There was the smallest of chances that he might have ended up with Asena because he's kooky and weird and he worships Hara, but I didn't think it was going to happen.
I just let aside from, this is, it was Hara's loyalty mission. So
Yeah.
Hara had to go
Yeah.
with you, but aside from that, it was totally just up to them.
Hmm.
And yeah, Waif was picked last for dodgeball.
Yeah.
Relatable content.
John didn't even pick him. John just started leaving and Waith just followed.
Just
He was
followed
well,
behind. Yep.
all right.
All right. What would you like to do?
Does anyone want to volunteer to go inside the tube?
Nizar looks around to see if anybody else is volunteering. They're not. He acts like it was his idea to volunteer first anyways, rolls his shoulders back and says, "Of course, I fear no danger."
Great. Do you think John's in here? That's what we're looking for, right?
Well, in our experience, the last time that we were here, the vast majority of the city is far beneath the dunes, and the spires themselves are connected to the lower reaches and warrens by teleporters.
Oh,
So, in all honesty, this probably leads down to the lower warrens.
Well, thanks for volunteering. Why don't you go in?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna come back out?
I certainly hope so. But this would not be the last time I lay eyes on my sweet, fiery pirate captain lady. Donka rolls his eyes. She's not here right now, She's not hearing any of this.
Yeah. I can relay the message.
It matters not! Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, actually. Yes, that's great. No, that would go excellently. Fear not! Nizar is on the scene. And he strides into the teleporter, vanishing in a shimmer.
I forgot how much I missed all of this when I only see a lot of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do a fair amount of this.
No, I know, but we only see this part. You're very
One time I was
torso animated. It's nice.
I was up in the mountains. My cousin and I, Slug Slayer and I, and sometimes Shmei, we would go up to his grandparents' cabin up in the mountains and just play D&D for like a long weekend, just for several days straight. And I was sitting at the table DMing, and it was one of those rooms. It was like an old school cabin with the old school 80s, 70s decor, a lot of stained glass. And I was sitting at the dining room table because they had an upper floor, but the upper floor was open. There was a banister, huge, tall living room, dining room. And from like 15 feet up there was this chain that went all the way down to one of those old school stained glass style lamps hanging directly over the dining room table. And the number of times that I whacked that thing while saying, and then you enter the room and you see a huge... happened over and over and over. And then I found $5.
Playing off of that, when we played D&D over at Gnomes' old house back on the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Different mountain.
We played on the dining room table, and he had a fan going on over the table, and same issue. Whenever there would be a big thing happen, didn't usually ever quite cut you, but it was not fun.
No. It was just blunt damage. Nothing truly severe. All right.
I was gonna say that this is the D&D room.
Yeah.
Like when you bought the house, you were like, you could play D&D in there, and we're playing D&D. Okay,
we're playing D&D in here.
Eventually, I'm gonna get like a cool table. I have a spare TV. I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna put Roll20 on that TV. So
can we turn that thing on in the wintertime?
Yeah, we'll turn on the. I'm not gonna turn the camera because I don't want to mess up my shot.
Yeah,
it took me a while.
But there's a big old stove over there for
like
fire.
Old school stove, except that it's electric. Anyways, Nizar vanishes and does not immediately reappear.
Oh no!
What do you do?
He's dead. You think he's dead?
It's a disintegration machine, not a teleporter.
The two are functionally identical.
I was going to be here, and then I opted not to be, which was probably a terrible idea. Because I have no idea where I am now.
I'm really glad I brought, like, really brave but dumb people. I'm pretty sure...
You brought two brave but dumb people, and one that would be very upset by you calling them both brave and dumb.
I'm pretty sure Leilani would not go in the teleporter. What's her name? Lonnie.
Oh, Lonnie, no. Well, no. If it was her fate, yeah, she'd do it.
She didn't know what it was.
She's like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to die eventually anyways.
If somebody in charge asks Lonnie to do something, Lonnie will gruff and do it. But if no one in charge is asking...
Not happening.
Not happening.
So, I'll just look to Hara.
Okay.
And we'll just wait in silence, like looking at each other.
All right.
Mate, speaking of which, where am I actually? I could have been here the whole time.
That's an excellent question. Allow me to answer this. If you'll just look over here, I will indicate the location.
Oh no.
Oh, hello.
That's
not... Behold, an act of God.
Eureka! Immediately find or invent a device from table X. This is our first act of God for the night. So we're rolling on table 1.
Okay.
Both of you roll d20, and whoever rolls higher discovers the device. Just call out your rolls again for chat.
This dice has a really good weight to it.
Right? It's some sort of crystal.
11. 2.
Okay.
Thank you, 11.
Matt.
Yeah.
Roll. Where the hell did I put this? I spent so much time entering these tables into the system.
7.
Now I don't know where they are.
I should have used this.
Oh, that'd have helped.
It wouldn't have.
Oh.
Well, then you couldn't have used it.
I feel like we're not allowed to use those.
Recently.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Matt,
Yeah.
roll percentile dice.
Okay.
He's fine.
Plus this.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. And you can roll these on the table. It'll make that nice clattering sound, you know? What do you got?
Oh.
That would be a 9. They're both the same one.
No, they aren't. One of them rolled a 10.
910.
And one rolled a 90.
So that 10 is a 0. You know how normally a 10 is a
Oh,
0?
I'm
Except
used
the
to just
10 on that
I'm
one
used
is
to just seeing a
actually-
0,
yeah,
so it's a 90
yeah.
then. Okay.
900.
900.
910. 9,010. It's over 9,000!
What? 9,000?
But yeah, 90. That sounds pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. So wherever the hell you are, you discovered something.
Yeah. Yeah.
a few-
Okay. Thank you.
2 minutes later, Nizar reappears at the top of the teleporter. And with him is John Carmichael.
Hey!
Whoa!
It's a me.
John,
Yeah.
we discussed with you recently,
Yeah.
secretly, offline, what's been going on. What do? You suddenly appear with Nizar, who went down there and discovered you down in the lower Warrens. So it's time to, act like you actually did your homework.
Well, here's the thing. When we did our homework, I
Mhm.
totally did it, and I had it, and it was all good. And now I'm at a new computer where I'm slowly discovering my homework once more.
Do you have Discord up?
I am trying. Oh, hello there. There's a dog.
Hi, Noodle.
That's dog.
Is allowed.
Yes, this is allowed. This is half the point of doing a live show.
Here we. Oh no, this is my wife.
Like, this is the cleanest Discord I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's because it's my wife. Just a moment, please. Be entertaining for like 2 minutes. No, not disable account. No, not delete account. Where is
You
log
have
out?
your phone. You do have phones, right? You can
Oh
use your
my
phone.
gosh, you are correct.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do that. That's much easier. Oh, you
The
are.
dog will be
You are
entertaining.
very
Exactly.
smart.
This is
person.
Shoe Puff.
Welcome
She's named
to-
after Razi Shoe Puff.
Right, visual. Okay, hopefully. Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Girl Noodle. She is a poodle cocker spaniel mix.
Here's all the devil talk. That's good. Ooh, a lot of devil talk. Oh, here we go. Haha. Wait, no, that's my plan to.
Take over the world.
Pretty much.
Of course.
The worlds of the city of spells, I shall make it my own. Okay. There we go. I know exactly what's going on. Hey, how's everyone doing? I've been a little bit busy, and I'll catch you up on the specifics later. But effectively, I've been getting led around this place, and I have some pretty good things to share. You know that guy? Well, not really a guy. He's like a jackal man. Discernment ran me all around this place, and basically he's hiding another Marutact named... Wait, no, sorry, Clarity. It was Clarity. Much clearer. Clarity ran me all around this place. I found out that he's hiding a Marutact. I know, he's a pup. A little pup. So cute.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're totally breaking the illusion. Oh. I did that already with having to look for Discord.
You know what? While you're looking through Discord and reacquainting your brain, let us discuss where you have been.
Okay, yeah, that'd be nice.
You see, when we last left John Carmichael, he had just returned from the first circle of hell, Avernus, after making a pact with the dragon goddess Tiamat. Did not restore him to the fullness of his magical power, but new magic is surging within him, awakening the powers of a warlock. He has formed that pact, and also there is the little matter of the devil Korgamaz, who, when last we left him, had just realized, to his dismay, that he had been outwitted, and John had effectively lured him into 9 separate pacts. Where did we leave that conversation? Let us briefly revisit John in Avernus, walking away from the giant skull shrine of Tiamat, which is where you were just having to say, by the way, Korgamaz, according to the tones of our deal, because one of the things I distinctly remember about the last episode was doing a big no!
Yes.
Yeah, and that's basically where we left off, right?
Yeah, so we're going to be going back to Avernus then.
Let's go there.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. So like I was saying, as part of our agreement, you allowed me to say that every deal that we had once started you were agreeing to. And we started 9 of them. So on the 10th deal that we made, I said, do you agree to every deal that we just started? And you said, yes. Now, I didn't say it outright, but the verbiage that I used with the words that I had mixed around had clearly stated that was the intention, and you said yes. However, I'm willing to overlook all of that. We can make a new deal where all of the previous deals are brushed away, like they never happened. Because I know that that's a very, very, very bad thing to have occurred. Sorry for doing it, but I did kind of have you in a bit of a bind, as it were. I'm not sorry for doing it, actually. That was awesome.
Good, don't lie. It's a waste of time.
Understandable. So, here's what I'm thinking. You don't want to give me your true name, which you would as part of this deal, but I'd have to give you mine.
And you do not want that, mortal.
Well, I mean, pretty good deal on my end. What would the true name... Let me ask you, what would the true name of a mortal really do anyway?
It all depends on the exact moment and the exact time.
Exactly. So, we'll see. Regardless, neither of us really want to do that. Mostly what I really wanted, what I've always really wanted, is to just have somebody that can have my back and I can have theirs. And regardless of where I go, mortals are great. Mortals are really nice people. They're heroic. They do everything they can to help their friends. But what I need, though, is someone not so nice, someone not so great, somebody that can get places and do things that others either are not able or not willing to do. I feel like you're one of those people, and I'm one of those people. I think we could be mutually beneficial to one another. You catch my drift?
Go on.
But here's what I'm proposing. We knock out all those other silly little deals. Instead, we hold true to our original pact. You answer to me, master and all, 3 times. I want 9 hours, though, for every layer of awareness and for every deal that we broke. I also want to look through my notes to see what else we said. And I also want to make sure that going forward, you and I are able to make no less and no more than 9 bargains, but I do not want to escalate to my soul. I'm willing to give you things, but I don't want you trying to get any more than, let's say, like a hunk of flesh or something. You know what I mean?
Can't make that promise, but under normal circumstances, I would be barred from making deals of the same scale with the same mortal over and over.
Exactly.
Perhaps this one time we can let that requirement slide.
Exactly. Just like friendly associate mortal and devil people would do, right?
Let's, for the purposes of argument, say yes.
Here's what I'm saying. During our interactions, until we make these 9 deals and I summon you 3 times for no more than 9 hours at a time, and you call me master during those times, we're kind of best buds during the length of this engagement. And I'd like you to make sure that you entreat with me as if I did know your true name. And in return, me and my companions, we won't harm you, and we can be information buddies.
John, you ask a great deal. If you knew the true name of Mephistopheles, Lord of Khania, Lord of the 8th Circle of Hell, you could command him to give up his throne. You could command him to transform himself into a cute little puppy. You know not what it is you ask, and I cannot grant it without truly giving my true name. But perhaps there is somewhere in the middle of those extremes that we could find agreeable. True name is the true essence of one of my kind.
Yes.
Either you possess it or you do not. If you possessed it, I would be your bound thrall. You don't want a bound thrall. You want a friend. You want an ally. You
Correct.
want an advocate.
That is correct.
Yes. Then let us say instead that I shall be on retainer during that time.
Okay.
As a confidant, as a source of information and advice on matters that your other friends cannot assist with.
Okay. Agreeable.
Good. And you are entitled to strike 9 deals with me that need not escalate per the normal laws of Baator.
Also agreeable.
Yes, is that the sum total, in addition to the previous deal which is already sealed? Is that the sum total of what you are proposing?
And of course, we don't hurt you, you don't hurt me. No machinations to make sure that you can tackle and combine.
I shall not strike you or your companions.
Of which I have numerous.
Yes. And you and anyone you identify as a companion, in turn, cannot cause harm to befall me.
Yes.
Good. Is that the sum total of this new agreement?
I believe so.
Roll an insight check, please. And I'm going to roll, just don't worry about what I'm rolling here.
I won't worry about what you're rolling here.
I got an 8.
So here's the thing.
On the die.
This is a natural 1. I don't really want to have a natural 1, especially because the other one was a natural 17. So I'm going to give you one of my inspiration to say, no thank you.
Okay, give you that disadvantage as well.
There you are.
All right, and how many of those inspiration do you have?
A lot.
Do you want to pull out all the... We got the arts and crafts out.
I'm a little worried that if chat finds out how many I have, I'm not going to get any more. So I'm going to say...
Gonna keep it a secret.
Hey, I feel like this is lies, brutalish slander, and absolute... I get a lot of disadvantage, mind you. And I keep a lot of disadvantage, mind you.
No, that makes total sense. That's completely logical. He has 22 inspiration.
No. Exposed.
2-2, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was for Tuesday. I collected a lot for
6,
Tuesday.
7, 8,
oh gosh, here
10,
it comes.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I have never been put on blast for such a thing that should normally be
19,
so nice and good.
20, 21, 22. Here you go.
If it makes you feel better, I usually use it for my friends. Is the thing. Oh,
just,
wow.
Just putting that out into the world. Oh,
you know what?
That sound.
It does sound
Listen
nice.
to that sound.
It does sound nice.
Diggity.
I do like it. I do indeed enjoy it.
All right. Did you give one of those back to me, by the way?
I did.
All right.
I cut it down. I cut it off.
Very good. So, a new deal is struck between John and Korgamaz. I think that the conditions have been, and to the best of your knowledge, you got a 17. Was that a 17 total or 17 on the die?
No, 17 on the die. That was a 29 total.
29. Okay. So what we're going to say is that there's no more secret loopholes, no more tricky backdoors in this. As far as you know, to the extent of shut the hell up, as far as you know, to the extent of everything going on, this deal is as on the up and up as a deal with the devil can be.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Anything else you need to take care of before you go back to Ashen?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I think we're Gucci.
Okay. Korgamaz.
John does invent a quick little secret handshake with Korgamaz.
I suppose that falls under retainer. What's the secret handshake, Matt?
Oh, okay. Here we go. Should we get up and do this? All right.
What's the secret handshake, Matt?
Up, down. No. The hand. There we go.
That's not a secret at all. Everyone does that one.
Well, that was ours for a long time when we actually saw each other in person.
Didn't we do some punching of the
Well, we had a lot of weird stuff, but then we kind of missed it first, so I kind of just went with it.
All right.
Original. Sorry.
Every time you do that secret handshake with Korgamaz, because his hand is this dragon claw, you have to roll a dexterity saving throw or take 2 slashing damage.
Okay.
Roll dexterity saving throw as you teach him.
Sure. Oh, this mouse is good.
You have real dice if you want.
I have real dice. Forget this. Real dice. Go. 14 plus.
You're fine.
9.
You don't take 2 points of slashing damage.
Glory.
At some point, if we do this enough, we'll get a dice cam. We have the cameras. We just need the mounting and all that stuff. Okay.
I'll get a gauntlet next.
Just get like hang on, I need my secret handshake gauntlet.
It's a secret handshake gauntlet, yeah. The gloves of secret handshakes.
All right. Korgamaz returns
I don't
you.
know. Sorry,
Are you good?
am I distracting?
A little bit. That's all right.
Korgamaz returns you to the world of Ashen, where time has been at a standstill as you were striking this deal with the devil. Right to where Clarity, the Marotact, was leading you safely through the tomb. As the Marotact led you past the chamber, he warned you not to touch any of the treasure that glittered on both sides, or it would rise up and eat your flesh.
Oh.
He also said, definitely do not open that door. It's filled with radioactive zombies. You tell everybody not to open that door.
Noted.
Clarity then led you through the teleporter down to the
I
lower...
just got it. Sorry.
John makes a comment. Gosh, who would be foolish enough to come down here without a guide?
Indeed. The perils of this place are ancient and many. How fortunate that you have my esteemed Clarity to assist you.
Now, Clarity, have you happened to find any hidden or secret levers within the bounds of these catacombs?
Secret levers? No, absolutely not. It would be of vital importance to know the location of any secret levers and defense mechanisms.
I have someone who may be able to share that with you when the time is right.
If my forces have been unable to determine any such after dwelling in this place for some time, it would be a great oversight on us.
Yeah.
But please, O Ancient One, this way.
Wonderful, wonderful, yes.
Clarity led you to the teleporter several hours ago, before Plaza Company showed up. And beneath this place, down in the lower depths at the top, so if you imagine the city of Spires, it consists largely of all these towers rising up. Spires, exactly. It's a city, it's full of spires. Excellent. I give you inspiration for that, but you're fine.
Oh, shit.
At the very top are all these spires, which were originally docking ports for ships. And you dock
Airships.
spaceships.
Also an airship, technically.
Yeah.
No, there's no air in space.
Ah, shoot. But there is air leading to space.
There's also air surrounding a Spelljammer when it goes into space because of magic. But I digress. They are full of teleporters that go down into the depths. And then at ground level, there are these pyramid structures. So if you imagine like the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, you've got all these spikies and you've got these other structures. But it also goes much, much deeper than that, all the way down below. That is where the teleporters usually lead. What are you laughing at?
Much deeper than that. And then he goes, oh, yeah.
That wasn't even intended, but yeah, that was good. I'm proud of you. Yeah.
You asked me.
I did. Okay.
I would have just gonna let it go.
Note to self.
That was your fault.
Never ask Pods anything ever again. Noted. Anyways.
You heard it here.
You teleported down below into the lower warrens. And the lower warrens, you've been here before.
I thought these were jackals.
Shut the hell up!
I'd say I'm sorry.
I don't know what that thing is.
But I'm not.
No, you're not. Well, it's the beeper. If it's working properly, then I should be able to as much as I want.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were literally mad at me. You shut up or I'll kill you.
I have a button I press on here whenever I'm mad at Matt. It's like one of those little stress things that I squeeze to prevent myself from...
This actually isn't even, a necklace. This is a collar, and it shocks me every time Joe presses that button. Oh, you be careful. It's going to get you too.
I was going to untie it.
Don't do that.
I know, it's really mean.
It'll self-destruct.
Yeah, I'll die. Again.
All right. Anyways, below this pyramid.
I'm sorry.
Is this going to be a thing? We're going back to online. I swear to God.
I feel... Wow. I feel like we're not doing anything different, but you just can't handle it.
Yeah, you can't handle it.
Like in real life.
Usually you're looking up here, and you don't see all this.
That's actually true. It's a lot easier to avoid your shit posting when I can look at chat.
We're just looking at you, my dude.
All right.
Gaze into the iris. You know it to be true.
Snakes.
Snakes!
No, that had more. Steven.
Steven.
vibes to me. All right. Deep below this pyramid, in the Warrens,
Yeah.
is a hidden creche of Mars spawn who are hiding from Wisdom, the leader of all the Mars spawn, who's attempting to launch the Mars spawn into a war of extermination against all non-Mars spawn life across the world. Led by another Martak named Discernment, who's highly suspicious and immediately reacts to you with skepticism. Discernment has a very, very narrow, pointed snoot, does not believe in Wisdom's message, and is instead attempting to use the ancient art of flesh crafting, genetic engineering, revive the old Mars spawn forms that were not designed for combat. Because originally the Mars spawn were engineered to be able to thrive on this planet. They need half as much water as a human does. They're highly resistant to heat. And the Lacunians weren't adapted for that. They had tech that helped them, but when they were creating this new species to assist them, they wanted them to be adapted to Ashen. But they're used to being non-combat focused. Right now there's only 3 strains of Mars spawn. The Marulurks, who scout and kill people, the Marusalts, who are big and kill people, and the Marutaks, who use magic and kill people. Discernment is attempting to unlock the old forms in the excessive genetic code of the Mara spawn, and is surrounded by others, still just the 3, there's only 1 Marutak, so still Marulurks and Marusalts, no species, but they are living and hiding from Wisdom, attempting to engineer these non-combat forms, offering the Mara spawn a different future. A future that isn't predicated on war against each other or war against non-Mara spawn, but actually building a functional society. Clarity is keeping them hidden, even though Clarity has already told you he heeds the words of Wisdom, one of Wisdom's followers, and yet he conceals Discernment's group from him. Roll for me an investigation.
Do I get to have an interaction scene with them right now, or are we just catching us?
I'm going to do a brief one so that we can get pods back in without,
But there will be a scene with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
And you're still
I
on site
have
in the
conversation
area, so.
planned. I have some conversations planned. Okay, cool.
I just want to make Asena a part of it.
Absolutely. Roll a what?
Investigation check for me.
Ooh,
please.
I love those.
You're very, very good at those. And you feel free to use physical dice.
I have disadvantage. 11 plus 13, so that's 24, my guy.
As you're walking around, Clarity is leading you. Remember, Clarity is the leader up top, and Discernment's the leader down here in the Warrens. And you pick up on a couple of things. While Clarity is a little bit worried about this being discovered, he's clearly hiding something, he also feels a smug sense of power over these Mara spawn living in the depths. And the genetic engineering equipment, there's vats of material, there's laboratories, it's pretty sophisticated, pretty advanced, and a lot of like electron microscope stuff going on, genetic sequencing, hologram displays so that they can attempt to do gene editing in Tony Stark mode.
Yeah.
And roll a science check for me to back up that investigation check, if you don't mind.
Of course. Science. Blinded me with science. That's a liner. A 2 and a 1. Oh, that liner would have been better. Yeah, that's going to be a intelligence for science.
Yes. And half proficiency because John Carmichael.
Mm-hmm, because John Carmichael, so plus 9, so 11.
11? Okay. You aren't really able to make hide nor hair of this material. A lot of it is in like the Mara spawn language, which
John takes out his phone, his device, and he records this so he can bring it back to Gastone, who will then be able to get a better idea because he's more. I mean, I'm a science guy, but he's like Bill Nye.
Right. It's like you did really well in undergrad classes.
Yeah.
He's got 5 PhDs.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I like it a lot. You rolled a 90 on that roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No idea what it did.
We're getting to that, actually.
Oh, also, this is for you.
Thank you. How much disadvantage do you have now?
I'm out, baby! Until they give me more.
Remember, chat, if disadvantage is on cooldown, you can give pseudo disadvantage.
What is pseudo disadvantage?
It's like disadvantage, except more so. Basically, are you out of disadvantage? Is chat being rate limited? They can't give disadvantage anymore. They can spend 10 times the points to say, I'm giving it to you.
Okay, so it's
anyway.
still disadvantage, but wait, are those not limited?
They're still limited.
They're still limited.
And they're also much more expensive.
Okay, gotcha.
It's basically like pay to win disadvantage.
It's basically I can be under the heel without like it being, oppressive.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. If they really, really want to ruin your day,
Yeah.
they can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you really got to prove that you want to just get at the disciples.
But, we're still not out of regular disadvantage.
No,
so
of course not. I kind of figured. Yeah, no,
Yep.
when you revealed the secrets, I kind of figured this was going to happen. But you know what? I'm not really worried about it. So
All right, cool.
Enjoy.
Good for you.
Enjoy.
All right. So, whatever's going on down here, you have the gist of what the research is all about. Clarity clearly wields some sort of power over Discernment, the leader of the lower Warrens. But Discernment isn't even supposed to be here. If Wisdom found out about this, then Wisdom would purge them all with fire and death. So they are living in hiding.
What about Clarity? What if Wisdom found that Clarity was hiding them?
Well, with that investigation check, that would probably not be good.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Now, you had a little bit of time, and I'll give you some retroactive time in order to, do some scenes if you'd like. But essentially, the camera now goes back to the teleporter room up top, where John has been explaining this to Asena.
Exactly.
And you may take it from here.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That in mind, I have a plan that I'm going to be putting Clarity on blast.
Killer.
Kill who?
Clarity.
Oh.
Blast her.
Oh, yeah. It's less a kill thing. I don't know, actually. Do jackals have gender? Is that a thing? The Morrow
Jackals
Spawn?
have gender, but the Morrow Spawn don't require it.
Gotcha. Well, there you go. No, they. I don't want them dead. What I am planning to do, though, is I'm going to be taking what I've learned from my detective days, and I'm going to apply it here. We need to make sure that we're able to show Clarity and Discernment. And Clarity has both motive, and we have evidence to support this motive that they are planning a coup against Wisdom. Despite the fact that they very likely are not, we're going to have a lot showing that they actually are. So that's the angle that I'm going on here.
We are going to make something look like it's not.
Correct.
Why?
Here's the thing.
That was the ice machine.
The
tomb collapses
It
slightly.
wasn't-
Yes.
My tummy.
No windows and no doors.
Asena is hungry. Roll a Constitution saving throw, Asena.
No.
But here's what we know. Clarity is hiding Discernment. Discernment is...
Hara interrupts. John.
Yes.
John. Asena, there are two leaders.
Uh-huh.
The leader up top
Top.
and the leader down below.
Bottom.
Okay.
Good job, Hara.
The leader above
Above.
is claiming to be one of those Morrow Spawn who wants to kill everybody who isn't a Morrow Spawn.
Oh, that's not good.
But he's hiding the leader below,
Below.
who doesn't want to kill all the Morrow Spawn.
Why hide?
Because if he found out that Wisdom, the one who wants to kill everybody,
Yes.
will kill any Morrow Spawn who doesn't also want to kill everybody. All right?
Not good.
Right.
It's like a pseudo-love triangle.
Because if the person, if the Morrow Spawn below
Mm-hmm.
existed,
Mm-hmm.
people would like them.
Yes. Also, it's like the mob bosses, where they just want everyone to do what they say, and if you don't, they kill you or hurt you. Mob boss.
Okay.
To call them.
Got you.
Remember your great plan that you came up with to make us impersonate the ancients?
Yeah.
Now we're going to make them fight each other.
Okay.
Because we can't get through all of them to get to the bad thing all the way under the city.
Right.
Yes.
We're back at the original plan.
Yes. John, go ahead.
So
Why can't you explain it like Hara? She says
I was getting there, but she kind of jumped in before I was able to adequately explain. Look, here's what the gist of it is. A loves B, B loves C, but only because they can get something out of C. Love triangle. What it boils down to is that in order to make sure that we can get these Marutaks and their factions on our side. So that way we can both manipulate them into getting us to the abomination that was created so we can take its divine spark.
The abomination.
That's what we're here for,
That's
remember.
what we're doing all this for.
We need to take advantage of these beings and make sure that we can appear as gods. And in order to appear as gods, we have to take the power of gods.
Okay, but when you say take advantage of the people, it sounds bad, but like...
Let me clarify.
Okay.
Did somebody say gods?
Uh-oh. Behold, an act of God.
You know they still hear the sound effect.
I know, but I don't hear the sound effect, so I want it. I want it for me. Uh-oh.
Cataclysm.
I think the thing did fall apart. Can I at least get out what I want to say before this happens?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
We'll save this for the we'll save this for the cliffhanger, okay?
We're just like at the end of your speech.
Yes, perfect.
please.
Yeah, carry on.
So, we need to appear as gods. We were originally planning on manipulating and taking advantage of these Marispawn in
I
order
thought
to...
we were gods.
Yes, exactly.
I'll look around like, is anybody listening?
Waif is just
There is no one else here, right?
your party.
Yeah, and where are we? Are we standing right next to the teleporter?
Yeah, you're right next to the teleporter, which I can't show chat right now because the active going.
Yeah.
Cataclysm is up there.
Okay, well, again, John's not a dullard, so he makes sure that, okay, everybody, I need all of you to stand 10 feet around Hara, Asena, and myself. I need you all to hum. Just start humming loudly.
I don't know, it's getting weird.
They're my makeshift spell. Normally, I have a field set up to help with this, but this is as good as it gets right now.
Zomkug starts humming some sea shanties.
Beautiful. Also, just to clarify, we're not in the field of we're going to die by being here, right? We have air.
Correct,
For
except for the
now.
damage that Asena inflicted on that field earlier. But you
Right.
have over an hour. You're fine for now.
Okay.
You also haven't been updated on that, and the putrefaction hasn't spread to the point.
But
where
as
you can
far
notice
as
it yet.
I know,
yeah,
we're
as,
fine.
As far as you know, the whole point.
Because I haven't been told what you did yet.
Right, you went through all those airlocks, so
Yeah,
this
yeah.
back half is completely safe, completely
Perfect.
fine. Nothing bad is going to happen to you ever.
Then I have the party surround us and start humming. We need to take advantage of the Marispawn. But here's the thing. What I have found in my investigation is that there's not just horribly genetically modified warriors seeking to destroy all life. They have women and children and families, and they are building a culture that is not just based entirely on war, but discernment, the lower Marispawn, as Hara put it, is trying to make them an actual culture and civilization, take back their agency, and make the Marispawn a people. And that is worthwhile, which is why I will continue our plan of manipulation, but not for the Marispawn people, against these Maru tax that use them as tools for war.
Tax bad.
Attacks are bad, yes. So what we're going to do is when we get back down there,
Episode 52, John becomes a libertarian.
and when we get back down there, I have a plan set up, which is now just gone dark. Don't worry about it. I'll find it in a moment. But we're going to release that we already are allied with... I don't have my map open. What was the very first Maru attack? That was...
Big Boss Wisdom.
No, I know Wisdom.
Topside Clarity.
Yeah.
Down below Discernment.
The very first one that we blew up with...
Vigilance.
Vigilance, there we go. We're going to be releasing...
He can attack
That's
twice.
exactly. We're going to be releasing you that we are already allied and are worshipped by Vigilance. And I had requested for you, I don't know if you actually did this, mate, but you were supposed to get me another Marispawn faction that would also be likely for John to manipulate. And I'm going to lie to them and say, I know,
John, you said no lie.
to you,
Mm.
no lying to you. We're going to say that we have an alliance not just with Vigilance, but with that Maru attack.
Diligence.
Diligence.
Diligence, yeah.
Oh, so Vigilance and Diligence?
Vigilance.
Don't do this to me.
Look,
There's a
you put me on-
diligence?
diligence. You just put me on the spot, man. Look, it's still we have.
I put you on the spot days ago.
I didn't read that.
How dare you?
Okay, I skimmed it.
I'm going to give you disadvantage. That's awful.
While we're here, chat gave you. Do you want a card or do you want another another one of these?
Yeah, I know it's token. No, give me a card. No, what are you talking about?
Here,
Card, man. Card. Ooh. Whoa, these are amazing. I love these.
What's that one?
This is Regeneration. When consumed, this potion heals 1d4 plus 1 HP at the beginning of each of your turns
That's really good.
for 1 minute.
Really good.
Yeah, I love that.
That's really good. Yeah.
I'm here for it. Anyways, we're going to be lying to them, telling them we have all these alliances with current Marispawn factions. Then we are going to be agreeing to help Discernment with their bringing the Marispawn people to the forefront and not just genetically engineering them for war. And then we're going to put Clarity on blast. He's the one who worships wisdom. And we're going to say that you are putting together a coup against wisdom. You're going to get outed
Who's
and killed
you?
for that. You as in Clarity.
Clarity
is the above Mars bond
coup.
against wisdom, the original Mars bond.
The two top guys fight each other.
Yes.
Oh.
That would be the case, except that we're going to tell Clarity, the one topsider, you need to join with us and follow the newly reformed ancients in order to bring about what we consider to be the future of the Mars spawn, which if they're not a part of, they're going to die. And if they don't join up with us, then wisdom's going to kill them anyway. That's going to be the basis of our plan. Exactly.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes so much sense. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay, Asena, roll 1d10, please.
By the way, what were you doing during all this time?
Actually, explain yourself first, then roll 1d10.
There you go.
Because I have a strong feeling that rolling 1d10 is going to ruin everything.
This is not a D10.
This is a d10. Here.
Well, I mean, they're both
I'm not
D10s,
dumb.
but yeah.
That one has extra zeros.
Oh.
Well, we were looking for you. Oh, wait. Probably before the part we were looking for you.
Both is fine.
I'm really old.
Okay. Like you or like you? Topside Asena or okay.
Yeah. So we went to the dragon graveyard.
Connectus Rift, yes.
And you didn't warn me about that.
Didn't I though?
You didn't.
Feel like I mentioned what he was about.
Should have said it in smaller words.
Yeah, that would do it.
We got into some trouble there. Had to save a lot of people, like your buddy Zamkug.
He looks a little beat up, by the way.
Oh, beautiful.
Slightly scorched, slightly flawed.
Yeah, we
Overall,
went through
he's fine.
some
He's fine.
shiz.
Everything's fine.
Talked to the really old Dargans.
Okay.
And apparently I'm older than them. So they don't know what I'm about.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, the Well of Wisdom did show that your true form was an absolutely enormous elder dragon, so that tracks.
Yeah, like a space Dargan.
Like a space dragon, yes.
So then from there we went to here, and then we went down the pyramid, and there was some traps and some fire that made me kind of dizzy, and then there was a
Yes, I see what you're doing.
robot bug.
Very nice.
There was a robot bug that was like on the door.
Wait, I'm sorry, a
and
robot
then-
bug?
Yeah.
Here.
I think it was spitting things. I can't remember.
Wait, I'm sorry, who led you through these chambers?
Me.
You did.
Mhm.
John looks for the rest. Wait, so you didn't get Amarotect or Lurker or Marisol to lead you?
Oh no, we told the people in the front, like, oh, we're supposed to be here. How dare you question us? And they let us right in.
First of all, amazing. Also a lie. Secondly, you were in a heck of a lot of danger, but I'm glad that you're all right. Let's circle back to
We're
this.
in danger?
Well,
There was the zombies.
what zombies? You went into the room with the zombies.
Yeah. But then I closed the door.
Okay.
And we're fine.
Did you lock the door?
No.
Okay, we need to address that. Zombies, you didn't touch the treasure, right? When you came through here, you didn't. The big pop. John looks over at Tenko.
He's covered in bites. He's just absolutely covered in bite marks.
Oh no.
Yes, John. I did not touch the treasure.
Okay, so you released the zombies. You took the treasure,
I put the zombies back where they came from.
and they can't get out.
Close the door.
Okay, well, that's, comforting. Not here, so obviously something's keeping them in there. So you did something. That
I told them to
preventative.
stand on cue that they would have.
Oh, you used your crown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I trust you then. All right. So you took care of the zombies. You killed all the treasure. You said something about a giant metal bug.
Yes. Ara did really good at fighting that thing. But yeah, it was attacking us through the don't touch the doors.
The doors that kept the horrible necrotic air from seeping into this place and destroying us. Yeah, the chamber between the first door and then the door that you battled the bug at, it's awful in there. Like, eventually no one will be able to breathe in here if that hasn't... You didn't break those doors, did you?
Or nods.
Oh, okay, we're on a timetable now, everyone. Stop with the humming. Let's go.
Okay. Pods, do me a favor and roll 1d10, please.
Oh, here we are.
Oh shit.
What is it?
A 4.
A 4. How the hell am I supposed to do a flood on a desert planet?
Yes. Sand. A flood of sand.
Yes, flood of sand. Great!
I mean, no.
And at that exact moment, the greatest sandstorm ever recorded history on the desert world of Ashen builds up. Massive sparks of static electricity so powerful they smelt the sand into glass chunks that rise up in these walls of sand being brought up into the upper atmosphere, smelting and then falling down. Fist-sized chunks of smolten sand glass falling down upon the city outside. You can hear the devastation. You can only hope that your ship, the Pilgrim's Progress, is safe as this devastating cataclysm prepares to cut you off from the outside world. And we're not going to find out about that until we return to Coriander Society Adventures. Don't go anywhere, folks. Thanks for staying with us on our first ever live episode.